And we're live. Greetings, friends. Happy Friday. And welcome back to Free Roam Fridays, where we free roam with Arthur in Chapter 3. Not for long, however, we're moving on to Chapter 4 probably tonight. I did promise Mama One that we would hunt the legendary coyote, so I guess we'll go do that right now. I called this the Christmas Vacation Holiday Stream because for many of you, you don't have to work next week. And sometimes the week after that. So you get the rest of the month off, and I'm happy for you if that is the case. Regrettably, it is not the case for your favorite YouTuber because your weekend is our work week. The end of your work week is the start of our work week. What's that about? So I hope you appreciate that. And I'm thinking, what day is Christmas? Is on a Thursday, I think. I'm thinking I'll do like a Christmas stream. When is Christmas? Yeah, it's a Thursday. And then Kwanzaa is December 26th. I'll do a Kwanzaa stream too. Miko Herptile, channel moderator Miko Herptile says, hello, Super Antonio City mods and everyone's. Greetings, Miko. Just kind of discussing next week's schedule. And I'll have sporadic cyberpunk streams. I think, I want to be there for you guys. If you don't have any family or you can't go back home, or if you're spending Christmas alone, if you're spending the holidays alone, you come hang out on the stream, hang out with us. And I'll try to supply a little bit of familiar fellowship and Christmas spirit to brighten your day and week. Anyways, that's a plan. This weekend, we're going to be streaming Cyberpunk 2077 all weekend long. But tonight, playing with Arthur. We need a weapon. Okay, let's use good old Springy. And I think we need to give that an oil. Okay. Let's go hunt this. Let's go see what this legendary coyote is about. Now, I like to do the creek clue last because it's really easy to lose him in the woods here. So where is it? Okay, what do we got here? Some legendary dung. I hope Sadie doesn't look when we make that coyote go to sleep. I don't want her to think that we're... I think we always have to do this one. See, I wanted to spawn by the mill. So I want to do that clue last. And I don't think it's going to let us. Or I haven't done this game in a while. I used to be good at this game. Okay, let's try the mill. There's a dinosaur bone there, a bony bone. How's your weekend looking? Do you have any holiday plans? Is it beginning to look a lot like Christmas? Okay, here we go. Here we go. some legendary fur. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go, Morgan? Is that fur? Is that really fur? I think that's, yeah, that's fur. Never mind. Oh, he's driving us back into the fields. Super difficult to find it. All this brush. Sometimes the legendary will spawn as soon as we get to the clue without inspecting it. Must be close. Okay. Come on, Morgan. Don't disappoint Mama 1. That's a dinosaur bone. Can't see him in the shadows. Wait, wait. I saw a movement. I saw a movement. Mama 1 and Papa 1 are here. Mama 1 just in time. We're hunting your old legendary coyote. I hope Sadie doesn't see. Which way is he going? He's like running all over the place. I wanted him down here. Wait, is that him? No, it's a deer. What's that over there? It's another deer. Oh dear. It's hard to see in the shadows because he's all black. What's that? That was a 3-star deer. Are you sure I can't just get a 3-star deer for you guys? Papa 1 asks, how have you been, Super Antonio? I've been very well, Papa 1. I had a thought. I wanted to tell you something. But I will after we get this. These deer are sure being passive. Seeing a human with a hunting rifle with a scope. Papa 1, yes, we have hunted all the legendaries. We've made videos and guides and all of them. Been there, done that. Yeah, I had a good week. Just focusing on Christmas stuff. What's that? That's a legendary fox. That fox is laughing at us. So's the deer. Everyone is mocking Arthur, and he's mad. That's a rock. It's a rock, Morgan. He's zigzagging around. He's leading us on a merry chase. Oh, wow, he's right there. Yes, I have. Duck hunting, Papa One. Right in the old... Well, we got him. I hope you're happy. And no worries, that legendary coyote is only sleeping. Oh, Mama One asked, have you been hunting for a real superantonio? Yes, I have, Mama One. Duck hunting. And what happened to our horse? Got a little coffee tonight. Sadie says hello to everyone in the chat. Like and subscribe. I don't know how long she'll last, Miko. She seems a little tired. Mom One says, Mom One is pleased. Sorry you lost explosive rounds. That's okay. They're easy enough to make. And I love explosive rounds. Very convenient. Our weapon wheel is a little cluttered. And the horse is rather bloody. And it's a long ride to the to El Trappers. Let's see if I can do it without the map. Papa One says, ducks are fun to hunt, but my favorite is deer and big game hunting. Well, anyways, Papa One, it's a long, convoluted story. But every day we go to the park. I call it Sadie's Park. And, most of the time there's a personal trainer there with his clients. And just working them out in the park. And he sets up, he should really, I assume at some point he'll have a gym, because he'll set up like a squat rack, and exercise equipment. He'll take over like a corner of the park. And, he plays music and stuff. It's kind of obnoxious, but I don't care. I approve of people getting in shape. So anyways, he does this one exercise. It's very trendy, but it's very effective. It's called the Farmer's Walk. Have you heard of that exercise, the Farmer's Walk? Basically, you hold two weights in each hand like you're carrying two suitcases, and all you do is walk up and down, a prescribed length. You don't have to go fast. You don't have to time it. It's just all you do is walk and carry the weights, um, and it's very effective. It works literally every muscle in your body, literally every muscle, except perhaps your eye muscles or your eyebrow muscles. Um, of course, if you're smiling when you're doing it, you'll be working your face muscles. Sorry, it's L2 to drive in Valerie's game. So, anyways, that's what city folk do when they want to lose weight and get in shape. They just do farm exercises. What you do every day, we've turned into an exercise. For me, it's like a beginner exercise. I want to do it. It's like there are more advanced things, but it's like if you're starting out, I would recommend them. Like even just going on a walk, carrying weights, like little baby 5-pound weights. Plus, you could use them for personal defense. Peter Walsdorf is here and says, "Happy Friday, everyone ready for Christmas." Getting there, Peter. Getting there, my friend. Thanks for being here. What was he going to say? Oh, and then Mama One. That's terrible news about Rob Reiner and his wife. I mean, and he was a massive lib. He wished grievous bodily end-of-life injuries on current president and anyone who voted for him. That being said, I can't imagine going like that. It's horrible. It's horrifying. It's biblical. It's so crazy. I read somewhere that it's like the statistic is less than 1% of like double cancellations are parents by children. So, did we completely overshoot? Where's the trapper anyways? And so I've got two things to say about that. No, we're going there. Why is the trapper closed? I got two things to say. One, you absolutely know there's going to be a Netflix. I have three things to say. There's going to be a Netflix series on this. Absolutely. Two, never liked. I mean, I respected Rob Reiner as a movie director. When Harry Met Sally, Shawshank, Stand By Me, I thought he was an adequate movie director. I always thought of him as Spielberg light, a little too pop for me, a little too mainstream. But just nobody deserves that. Just your final moments, you're seeing the son you brought into life, someone you've known literally all your life, and this is your final moment, watching him cancel you and your wife. It's horrifying. We've done the folk of Scarlet Medals a favor. You can have some wolf hearts too. Got some potent. This is salmon jerky. It's not human grade, but it smells really good. It's dog grade, but I would absolutely feed her human grade salmon jerky. I love jerky in all forms, except perhaps turkey jerky. Mr. Maddie's here. Everyone say hi to Mr. Maddie. Greetings, Mr. Maddie. And then I wanted to say, what did I want to say? It was about Rob Reiner. Oh yeah, there's a horrible, horrible rumor that I've known pretty much my whole life that he had something to do something bad to do with the death of Heather O'Rourke from Poltergeist, and I'm not going to talk about it in depth because it's pretty. It's just a rumor. It's speculation, and it's also horrifying if true. But you know, you can look it up. You can Google it. You can Google Heather O'Rourke. She was the girl from Poltergeist, the one who said they're here, and yeah, she had a very mysterious death. Are we all turned around? Yeah, kinda. Let's just. Yep, have an apple. Mom once says this horrifying. I used to love this show, All in the Family. It's terrible to think what his son was really thinking in his own mind. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be an insanity defense. Even if just temporary insanity. But yeah, I can't, it's like when I think of how I would love one more moment with my parents and to cancel all of those moments, not just for you, but for like, he had two siblings. A sister found the mom and freaked out and ran and called the cops. So wow. And she knew immediately. She told the cops immediately it was my brother. And that's just horrifying too. Like if that had happened, I hope my sister's first response, if she were in that situation, is not to send the cops on me, because I assure you I had nothing to do with it. And yeah, it's horrible to laugh about, and I apologize. We shouldn't laugh. We'll need some dynamite. Let's get some dynamite. Yeah, he had a decent career. I mean, oh, we can get a token too. Where's the dynamite? Oh, bye. We were in craft. Okay, let's get out of here. I believe Bill wants to talk to us in Rhodes. Not sure what Bill wants. I'm sure he has a job. He wants to maybe rob another bank. It's probably going to be a fun mission, huh? So, let's go to Rhodes and see what Bill wants. Pop one says, I will say it's kind of ironic that Rob Reiner was massively against the Second Amendment, saying guns are the number one cause of murder, and then he got canceled the way he did. Yeah, but not by a shooty bang, but it was by a pokey poke, which is far more personal and intimate. That's another horrifying part of it. It's like, that's a very horrifying and intimate way to to cancel anyone. Sorry, algorithm. I don't know. Algorithm's not paying attention to us, I think. I bet you, because what time is it? 7:38 p.m. I bet the game will like flip us into daylight when we get to Rhodes if we activate the mission. If we can make it through this forest, can't see the forest for the trees. Stop itching on camera. Everyone will think I don't care for you. You're fine. She's fine. She doesn't have fleas, or she itches when she's tired. I don't know why she always has. Arthur does love his pork chops. Remember when I used to say that all the time in the videos? Where the heck are we? I know where we are. There's legendary fox. Let's wash off the... Wow. Arthur meant to do that. Who can I blame? Whose fault? That's Rob Reiner's fault. Or Nick. The son's name was Nick. Papa One says, I've got a dark sense of humor. Yes, that's why you fit in so well with this channel. Okay, let's eat something. All we have is minty big game. That's not fair. Who can I blame for that? B for Bill, it really should be M for Marion. Oh, who's teasing Bill about his pomade? Oh, I think it must have been Micah. Oh, it's good to see Sean again. Maybe we should go have a coffee or a tea after this mission. That'd be nice. Mom once says, I will say that is one of the best things about having big dogs. It's hard for someone to sneak up on you. Yeah, nobody sneaks up on us. I would recommend any single woman to get at least a medium dog. You know, if you live alone. And exercise your Second Amendment rights as well. But apart from that, you know, dogs are the best. But most of the lady dog walkers I know have like small yappy dogs. We're going to do this at night? We've never done this at night. Do I even have a weapon? Oh, man. We have no long guns. Oh, well. Maybe we can grab Sean's. He's not going to be needing it. I apologize. Okay, let's do it with, I think we got a Schofield. Yeah, see? Yeah, we can grab the... Okay, we're going to grab that. Get it. Get it, Arthur. Where's everybody? You're going to get both barrels, son. That's the one who shot Sean, I'm sure. Let's get some cover. Crouch. How do you crouch in this game? Let's reload. Circle. Pow. Got a lot of range on this. A suspiciously large amount of range. Okay. I think there's something here we can pick up too. What has he got? Excuse me. Good old lanky. All right. I'm getting. Kick. Kick. Good old lanky. Excuse me. Cheers. That's how you do it. Bad door angle. The horse is freaking out. What's going on? Yeah, you better run. Got some extra. What do we got? What else do we got? We have another, a bolty. Good old bolty. Oh, we don't need it. You've got plenty of worn weapons now. You shot off Micah's hat. Mom once says, I did not know you could do this mission at night. It would make a good short. Okay. For you, Mama One, see that little icon in the upper right-hand corner? We just recorded it. We're always saving Bill. Poor Sean. Hey, we grabbed his his double barrel. Why is it in the cutscene? He buries him outside of camp. and you know, naturally a very nice spot. Bill must have asked somebody, Hosea or Miss Grimshaw. I think Arthur needs a shave. We got a gold. Weren't even trying. No, Arthur's fine. Where's the horse? Okay, let's go see what Dutch wants. Let's go see what Dutch wants. Dutch probably wants to just say hello and check in, see how things are doing. He probably has a new speech he would like to run by Arthur to get his feedback and notes. Papa one says you can tell Arthur is really sad about Sean. It's funny how in combat when you lose a friend, you often don't cry. You just get mad at something or someone. Yeah, you displace. I'm sure it's just a coping mechanism. Because you got to get a job. You got to get the job done. You don't have time. You don't have time to mourn. It's one of my favorite lines from Predator. Arnold, probably one of my favorite Arnold movies. He goes, where Jesse Ventura goes, I don't got time to bleed. Let's eat something before we move on. One line that Abigail says, Abigail will say, "Where's my GD son?" And I don't think she would say GD. Not about her own son. She'd say like, GD Dutch, where's my son? Yeah, see? I don't think she'd say that. I don't think a mother would say that. Well, maybe Nick Reiner's mother said that. I apologize. It's too soon. I know it is. He is certainly damned. Okay, we need bolt action. We need good old bolty. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Sadie moved back to her crate. Mom one says, "Love how the camp is freaking out about Jack. Meanwhile, Arthur is chowing down. Well, like Groundhog Day, he's been here before." Good old Bolty. Papa asks, "What is my opinion on Nick Fuentes?" He's really young, and I think he likes to say things just to be controversial. He's amassed a huge following of like-minded souls, and he's digging his heels in on the Israel thing. But I don't think his as always, a lot of his words and opinions are taken out of context. I haven't actually I haven't actually listened to him. This is all secondhand analysis. I really should, but He just seems young and uninformed, but articulate to me. He's no Charlie Kirk. And I think he's feuding with Tucker right now. He says Tucker's a CIA asset. I like Tucker a lot. Tucker, Megyn Kelly. Who else? Those are the main two. And I'll listen to Alex. I'll just have him on the background. I just like... Alex goes off the rails too, but... You know, he's just... he's funny. I don't think Nick is funny. What else did they give us? Yeah, the Bolty. We do not need the old pump action. Good old Bolty. I don't think it's a cover-up at all. Papa 1. Okay, run, Arthur. Calm down, Dutch. We're here. Charles has his sawed off, his trusty sawed off, which is not good for distance. More close combat, close quarters, sawed off, and tomahawk. Even a 6-shooter, I would assume, would be better. I'll read your chat in a second, Papa 1. We have to focus. I like how the snipers on the second floor are perfectly lit, so you know where to focus your firepower. Well, if you ain't going to be civilized. Okay. Got him in the hand. It was very handy. It's square to reload in Valerie's game. Really wish we could sell these shooties. Oh, might as well loot. What do these guys have? They've got some money on them. $2? You could buy a whole house for $2 in 1899. Platinum band? Charles is like, what are you doing, Arthur? And Charles and Bill are like outside. Okay, hold on. That's enough. We got to get the gold shield. You know about the gold shield? There. Oh, it's the Braithwaite shield. It has 2 horses. Or it's the Braithwaite coat of arms. Okay. Let's go look for Jack. Maybe he's in here. Gut shot. Okay. Touch wants us to go upstairs. I love this wallpaper. I love the... Well, I just love this house. Look at this. Look at these columns and panels. And then... what? I don't think you'd have plates up here, Mama One. This is more of a downstairs display. Uh-oh. Gotta deal with these guys. Guess... the villagers are angry. Okay, I'm coming. As soon as I figure out how to stand up. There's Charles. Say hi to Charles. Hi, Charles. There's Bill. There's Marion. Okay. I think John could break that door on his own. Pow! Look, I like that wallpaper too. Damask. That's a fine looking fireplace. Mom once says the Braithwaites certainly knew how to decorate. Say what you want about the Old South. The plantations have stylish designs. Yeah, because it's based on European values, European aesthetics. French and Italian. Gorgeous. There will be a gold bar here later, I'm sure you know. I like this round carpet. Can we take the carpet? We need lots of this stuff. We really shouldn't burn things. I guess we're focused on Jack right now. I think Jose was playing more than cribbage with Mrs. Braithwaite in an effort to find the gold. Pop One says, I feel like if Dutch wasn't so focused on Jack, he definitely would have taken furniture for his tent. Yeah. And artwork. And silverware and silver candelabra. They should have just like gone through that whole house and picked it clean. They're destroying a valuable asset, is what I'm saying. She runs back inside. It is a nice scene, though. I like, very cinematic. Now what? Where are we supposed to go now? I wonder where we'll go next. First playthrough, I was so scared for Jack. Um, it's like I wasn't going to go to sleep until we rescued Jack, until Jack was fine. And you know, that's like 2 missions in on chapter 4. So I was up very late working on this game. We will not rescue Jack tonight. We'll just find us a new place to live. Oh, these guys. Forgot about them. He finally caught up with us. Why didn't Sadie participate in the raid? I guess she was left behind to defend the camp and to console Abigail. Technically, Agent Ross and Milton are the good guys. This video game had been made in the 50s, the golden age of the cowboy western genre. It would have been told from Agent Milton and Ross's perspective. You know, ironically, that's exactly what Mr. Pearson will do post-game. Run off, disappear, and live like a human being. Mama wants a Sadie and the crouching tiger that is Mr. Pearson had to protect the camp. Yes. Miko says, I got lucky and got the cutscene where Michael was standing there beside Sadie and everybody else. Even Kieran is going to defend the camp. I like that. They left Kieran behind too. Charles is looking fierce. A little bit racist. I've been watching Legends of Tomorrow. It's a DC time traveling TV show that was on. It was on the CW, and it occurred to me that DC hasn't been good at making movies, but they were great at making TV, and it was vice versa with Marvel. Marvel was great at movies. This is pre-Disney, of course, and they were okay at, but not that successful at TV. They had Agents of Shield and they had like an Agent Carter show for a while that didn't go that didn't but yeah, they weren't but they were making so much money with their movies. I guess they didn't care about TV. Diluted the brand. Oh, we've got to go? Okay, I thought we were going to follow John. I thought we were following John. Actually, let's give the horse an apple. And we're going to have to do a little fighting where we're going. Spoiler alert. Not like a Lenny fighting situation. Miko says even Herr Strauss unholstered his PewDiePie. I didn't notice, Miko, but I'm glad he has one. Papa One says Dutch's confidence had to be at an all-time high after the whole gang threatened the Pinkertons for him. Yeah. This is a good conversation with Arthur and excuse me, sir, private conversation. You mind? With Arthur and John. John's thinking. Arthur is not thinking. It's interesting how Micah is shaping Dutch's opinion on Arthur, and John is shaping Arthur's opinion on Dutch. Nice little symmetry there that I never noticed until now. I still have things to say about this game, this old game, Red Dead Redemption 2. Miko, are you ready for Christmas? Miko says, yes, Papa One, Dutch wasn't that unhinged yet, so everyone was still loyal. We should be fine with handguns. We don't need any of this. Next Friday, we really have to sort out the weapon wheel. Okay. Let's do this. Where's everybody? Nobody. A silver emblem ring. Now, one of these guys is like hiding behind a dynamite stack. So all you got to do is shoot the dynamite. And it's his own darn fault. Don't take cover and concealment behind your, and probably don't have Don't store live munitions where you sleep. The girls are going to sleep down there. Oh, do we have to? Let's go look upstairs. Mama one wants to knife fight somebody. We'll deal with him later. Was that the one you wanted me to knife fight? Because we didn't do that. Kick. This is the commanding officer, I would assume. Oh, we really shouldn't watch this. Live streams don't like it when you do this. We're allowed to shoot him, but we can't watch him do what he's going to do. Yeah. Can't show that. There's a gold nugget in here, I think. Yes. Some Confederate gold. Okay, let's get the knife out. How do we knife fight? Is it L2? Square, circle? Is it like punching somebody? Except with a knife? Oh, he's in Arthur's room. No, he's not in Arthur's room. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this guy? We can't knife fight him. Okay. That went a lot. That was a lot easier than I thought. Does he have anything? I was expecting more of a struggle from him. More of an effort for all his talk. He did say he was going to skin us. Okay, we got to talk to John now. We can usually jump over this. Game's not letting us. Calm down, Marston. That's more dynamite. Let's blow that up. Okay, that was not a great idea. Arthur wanted to do it though. For science. Mom wants his high circle. Hugo's here. Everybody say hi to Hugo. Hugo. I made V look like Alt Cunningham. I made an Alt Cunningham build. Why? Just to mess with Johnny. And she's super pretty. Makes me want to make a Hanako build as well. But, you know, I'm going to make an Alt Cunningham short. But I really wish we could get, like, Hanako is like gold gorilla arms, gold fingers. They're beautiful. I wish we could get that. We don't really get gold cyber accessories. But it was really easy to do the Alt Cunningham build. I assume like all the devs weren't, you know, we're using the same tools to build faces as they supplied to us. Who's circle? Oh, Mama once said hit circle. Okay, yeah, that's how you fight. Okay, can we loot any of these guys? Can we loot them before we pick them up? Is my question. They're all upstairs. Hope John appreciates that we're trying to make all this money for him. Probably doesn't. Just thinking about Jack. Yes, we can. Okay, loot. Nope. We can't. Maybe we looted him already. Where's the last one? Is he out in the balcony? Oh, he's downstairs. Well, we need to go downstairs anyway, so. This is the last time you'll be allowed to run in the house, so enjoy it. He should be right up there, I guess. There he is. How did we miss him? Okay, let's take him. Let's try something fancy. Can we drop him off the balcony and then go downstairs and pick him up again? No, we cannot. Papa wants his. I'm not sure Shady Belle is structurally secure after all that dynamite. Well, it is sinking into the swamp. Oh, God, we're back in Arthur's room. Can we go out this way? We can usually go out this way. Can we do this with a body? That's gonna hurt. That's super hard on the knees, especially in cowboy boots. It's not like he did a combat parachute roll. Sadie or Miss Tilly's gonna really enjoy hanging out in this gazebo, which I like. She likes the gazebo. She feels like a fancy lady in Saint Denis. She has one of the happiest endings in the game. I would say Sadie or Miss Tilly has the happiest ending in the game. Oops, sorry. Arthur needed a bath. Okay, we made it to chapter Quattro. Curbs and Oz is here and says, good day, everyone. Good day, Curbs. Just in time. So yeah, Hugo, I made my personal playthrough look like Alt Cunningham, and I'll do the same to the live stream playthrough, but subsequent playthrough, we're going to do Hanako. I mean, I liked her looking like Pris from Blade Runner, but that's a very obscure reference, and I think that Alt Cunningham will be more popular for the old channel. Mom once says, hey, Curbs, and Pop once says, hope you are well, Curbs. I was so excited to get through to chapter 4. Simply because, in first playthrough, simply because I wanted to get that gold Turkoman. And yes, we are going to be selling Cerberus because I don't think we have room in the stable. I think we're going to sell everything except the Mahogany Bay so we can move on to horses. And I might have to do something awkward with something awkward and off camera with the reverse dapple. It's going to be off camera. I'm not going to let Sadie watch. We're certainly not going to record it, but the reverse dapple needs to give up her stable slot. Populant says, hope you're well, Curbs. And Curbs says, yes, thank you, but it's really hot today. Stay. We're going to say goodbye after we get to Saint Denis. And then you can go to bed proper. Mama once says, my poor reverse dapple thoroughbred. I promise I'll put a braid on the next horse. There's always another horse. And we're just going to set that horse free. I wonder if you can sell her to Clay and Clive. I'll try that first. Mom once says, at least take her for a ride and give her some sugar cubes. Well, we'll sell her to Clay and Clive. They'll find a good home for her. I bet you anything we can sell her. Can't sell her to the stable, though. Pencil factory. A whole factory for pencils. What's that about? Well, we made it to chapter 4, friends. Technically, this is a speed run, a Free Roam Friday speed run. Hugo says, Super Antonio, would be interesting seeing a Hanako build. Yeah. I like Hanako a lot. She kind of reminds me of my sister. Very corpo. A little bit of a bitch. I love her, but yeah, she is kind of... she is kind of stereotypically corpo Asian that way. At any rate, friends, that's about all I have for you tonight. It's about all me and Sadie have for you tonight. Shout out to the mods, Hugo and Papa One and Mama One, and Miko, of course. It's great talking to all of you. We shall return tomorrow night with Cyberpunk 2077. And we'll continue with the Christmas Vacation holiday stream live in Red Dead Redemption 2. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow night.